Hello guys, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my craft room in my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. I am working on this journal today. So we started turning this little book about Bramble Beaver into a journal, and we worked on, in the last video, we worked on the cover. So here's the front. Here is the back. So today I thought we could work on the inside, and I pulled out some paper. Let's see, I put the front up here and the back right there. And what I wanted to put like as a background paper, I want to put some pockets on here, but as a background paper I wanted to use some of this. And I know I showed this before, and I know someone, at least one person, said that they had the same paper. So yeah, it's whenever I found it, I liked it. I have a few of these, and I liked it because of this craft colored cardstock. And you could actually, you know, if you were gluing this down onto something, you could actually use either side. It's just plain craft color on this side, and then you've got the patterns on the other side. So for this journal, I kind of wanted to use some of the green. So back here in the back, there's some green patterns. I thought this would be really, one of these would be a really pretty background. We've got this one kind of like with starburst, and then this one a little bit different, almost looks like little doilies. And then is there another one, or is that it? Let's see. That's it. So it doesn't matter which one, they're very similar. Let's use one of these since I'm going to cover at least part of it up. Let's start out, I don't know if I'll need more than one, but I'm going to keep it right here and cover this inside of this. Let's see, will it fit across here? It just about fits across. And since I'm putting a pocket, let's see. I know on the last journal I did like this. I put the pocket kind of over here to the side and then had it like a tuck. So if I do that here, then I could go ahead and leave it, and then the pocket would cover up this little sliver of white that's going to be showing right here. So, because if I do that, let me see if I could actually, will it matter if I actually do that? Because actually, it's not going to matter, because it won't actually cover. Sorry, I keep saying actually. I just noticed that. This doesn't cover the bottom, so it doesn't matter one way or the other. So anyway, okay, so I guess I'll just do this. I just said I'll have a big scrap then, but we'll see what we do with that. So this does have a little strip here with the hole in it, so I'm going to cut that off. It has a little dotted line here where you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to cut, so I'll go ahead and do that. Cut that off. I can keep that for my strips that I sew together, though. Oh, that's a strip from a page. Don't need that. Did I cut that straight? It looks pretty straight. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and glue this down here, and then we'll cut around it. Okay? So that'll be a pretty background. Craft colored and green, and it matches the green on here too. I thought that's kind of why I wanted the green. I just thought that was perfect, kind of grassy forest green like they have on the front of this cover. So let's get that glued down, and we'll put one in the back, and we'll make a pocket today and see how this inside turns out. Okay, so let's line this up. Okay. It all pressed into the glue, and this is going to be, it's going to be 3 layers right here on the, say, the spine, because we got a layer of cardstock there, the cover, and this. And the main cover is going to be 2 layers. And this, like I mentioned in the first video where we worked on the front of the cover, it is, this is a thick cardstock cover. It's not a thin cardstock or a lightweight cardstock at all. So it was already a strong cover without me even adding another layer here. Okay, let's cut this off. Alright, there it is. That looks pretty. Okay, let's do the back. So we are going to need another piece. And here's our scrap. Let me cut this so I can just see what I'm dealing with here for scraps. So I'll just leave it like that and grab another. Here's the back cover. And we'll grab the other one that looks like that. Let's see, that was the one with the like the snowflakes. So like the smaller, almost like smaller circles. So let's grab another one of those. And cut that little strip off. And go from there with this. Let me get this one out of the way. I don't want to get any more glue on there. And let's see. This is non-directional, so it doesn't really matter which way I put it. Using my Fabri-Tac. I'm just trying to make sure all the spaces have glue on them. And the edges, corners. Okay. I think we are good. All right, let's get this one placed. Up to the corner and the top edge. Okay. Okay, and then we'll cut this extra off. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are making quick progress here. Now, this is going to be the hard part, to decide what we want to use for pockets. So, let's get our covers situated. Here's what it's going to look like so far. Okay, now I have my autumn, fall scrapbook paper collection kit here. And I would like to maybe look at, well, I'm not going to use the pages from the book yet. I would like to look at the scrap paper that I have from this collection kit. So that would be these two here, and I think that's it. So I wouldn't mind, and I have some stickers we can decorate with. And I have those other scraps that we just made. And I have this little scrap from when we decorated the cover. So that's what I'm working with. I want to work with those pieces and make our pockets for the inside of the cover. So I got to remember the coils are going over here. So I want the pockets to be on the outside here and over here. So let's see, I can choose either side for the, like the base. Well, not this one. This one has, I mean, I could use one of these, I could use one of these cut-aparts here, but I might use those inside the journal. And this here, let me see here. I'm kind of seeing a little, I think I might like to use this dark color over this green. I think that would be pretty. There's some green in here. There's lots of colors in here, but there is some green in here. There's not really any green over here, although I think I could pull that off too if I really wanted to. But I think, let's cut this branding strip off of here. I think maybe this might be my base here. But I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking. Still kind of getting this idea together in my head, or these patterns together. So let me just, if I can cut that strip off of there. These two strips will be strips I use in my little strips that I sew together. So I'll put that over there. And then I think I want to separate this. Let's see what I did with my scissors. Right here. Because this way it would be a good pocket if I want it to be a pocket. But I want to see something. So I got this, and I know in the last one I did something that I really like, so I got this. Where's the other? What did I do with the other piece? Oh, here it is. Let me move this down so I don't like chop my finger off. This could also be a background if I wanted to use this with a little pocket over it in some way. This is non-directional, and really so is this. I'm kind of thinking I would like to use this as a background. Let's do this. I'm trying to decide how wide. Let's work on the, I just have ideas running through my brain. I'm trying to just have one idea running through my brain and kind of narrow it down to one here. Okay, so I'm trying to decide how wide do I want this pocket. So I want, my coils are going to be over here, and I want enough room to tuck something in here maybe, and in here. And I want this to be, I'm trying to think if I can, let me cut this branding strip off because I can't see how wide this is with this on here. Because it's adding to my width. When I look at it like this, it's like, how wide is it? Okay, and I'm trying to decide, can I cut this in half, or will it be wide enough? See, it's not going to be wide enough if I cut this in half. But if I use this one, is it going to be wide enough too? This is just going to be too narrow. Because I could use this. I think I might use this one for the back. This strip right here. I think I might just use this for the back pocket. So let me cut this. I'll try to cut it in a straight line here off of this other piece. So I think I'm going to try to use this in the back and try to use this in the front as the background for the pocket. So let's cut this off and just see what I have left. Okay, so that's, of course, too big for this, but what I want to do is, see, this has to be all glued down too. I got to remember that. So I might have to layer this up. Okay, so what I can do, I think what I'll do is cut, yeah, because I need to glue this down because of the cut aparts on this side. I think I'm just going to use those. I'm not going to be able to use those, of course, because I'm cutting them up. Because I like this paper here, and I want this as my background. So I think I'm going to cut this to fit here. And make a little fold. I'm kind of going to make a, and make sure where my coils are going. I'm going to make a little border around here so that it doesn't cover up the whole paper. I'm going to have a little of this paper showing around the border of the pocket. So I don't necessarily want it edge to edge. So let me cut this off here. And so it's going to be kind of a big pocket, as you can see. But we have a big wide cover, so we can do that. Let's see, I cut it. I would like a little bit more showing on the top and the bottom. I cut it a little bit too long. So let me cut a little strip off here. Okay, so like this. And I actually think I like the corners not rounded on here, because I'm going to leave them squared off corners. And I'm going to put glue here, 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 and have a pocket here. But I'm also going to have a pocket with the other paper, this one, across here. So, but I'm not going to block this pocket back here. And so I hope that, let me see if this will fit this way. Oh, it will. Okay, so I can just have a little piece here. Okay, so let me fold, make a little pinch here where this needs to be cut. So this is going to go a long way. Okay, this is going to work for the front, and we'll see what we do when we go to the back. Maybe we'll do something completely different or something similar. We'll see. Just kind of coming up with this right now. Figuring it out, what I want to do. Okay, so I do want to round the corners on this one. I always keep my corner rounder behind me because I just don't want, I try to keep this area clear and just have what I'm working with here, like my papers and scissors and things, what I'm working with right now at the moment. So you know how cluttered things can get pretty quickly. Oh, wait a minute, I need to cut down the width. I didn't do that. So about right where that little leaf is right there, the little green leaf, I need to cut off right there. Okay. Trying to get it straight. Okay, there we go. Let's see how we did. Is that the proper width? Oh yeah. Okay, let's round that corner again. Okay, so that's going to go there. Glue. Glue on my fingers. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down. So try not to forget, I'm just going to put glue here, here, and here. Let's go ahead and put this down first, actually. And so glue here, here, here. Using my Paperback. I don't know why I'm so thirsty all of a sudden. I have a drink here, so I'm going to take a drink in a second. Something, what did I eat today that was making me so thirsty? I don't know. I had chili. So it must be the chili, I don't know. That's all I've eaten today. Bowl of chili. My older son made cookies for our little family get-together. He saw a recipe on Instagram that he liked for cookies, and he made them this morning. I was like pretty impressed, and they were really good. You know, nothing, they're like no cookie I ever tasted. So really unique, delicious recipe. He likes to cook. And then my younger son brought these little snacks that he picked up on his trip that we've never had before. What were they called? They're from a stop that he made to get electricity. He has an electric car, so they stopped to get electricity and fill up on electricity instead of gas. And he got this little snack called Beaver Nuggets. And they're really good. They're kind of like nuggets, but they kind of had a caramely taste, like almost like caramel popcorn. But it wasn't popcorn. They were some kind of other, whatever they're made out of, I don't know. So it could have been those that made me thirsty. Okay, here, here, here. All right, I don't want to put glue in the wrong place, really, you know. Let me know if you've ever had beaver nuggets. I don't want to say the name of the place they're from because I don't know. I don't know it, and I probably have the wrong the name wrong. I just heard about this place recently, and so I don't really know the name, so I probably would say the wrong thing at the moment because I don't know the name yet. I haven't memorized it yet. Okay, so I got my pocket right. Okay, so like I said, I wanted a little bit of a frame around here, so I did that. And so just the glue there, 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 and then I need to let that dry, but that's going to be our front pocket. And I like all the little flowers here and all the colors. Okay, so let me let that dry, and we'll put our pocket on the back. So something similar. So here's upright. I gotta get my drink here, speaking of thirsty. I just took a nice cold cherry Coke Zero out of the refrigerator. So, yum. Okay, so I would like to kind of incorporate this if I can. And then for the background, the blue again. But will that be possible? Let's see. If this is our pocket, and this could be our bottom part of the pocket, that could be possible. Yeah. That could be totally possible, and it looks cute. It's already decorated for me too. Okay, so let's see what we can do with that. Use another scrap. This one's not big enough, see, or I would use that one. So let me kind of line this up with this on my paper cutter. So I'm going to cut about right there. So let's see if that works out well. Okay. So did I do that right? Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I got a little sliver there. That's a little bit too wide. So I just need to cut a little tiny sliver off. Little tiny sliver. Okay, let's see if I cut enough off. Yeah, that's good. Now, so this would be like this. This would be like this. But again, I like it squared off though on this one. I do. We could leave this one squared off instead of making rounded corners here. I like it like that. Okay, let's do it. Shall we leave a pocket underneath again? I don't think I will, because the other one, what we did was we overlapped and this went down to here. So if I were to leave a pocket underneath, I would have to somehow, I'd have to glue this together and then have that underneath, but no, I can't do that because I want a pocket here. So this one we're just going to make it a little easier on ourselves and not make it complicated, and glue this down here all the way. And then this will be open here, 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 and we'll have a little pocket like that. Yes, that is what we're going to do. So yeah, you don't always have to use your cut-aparts for cut-aparts. As you can see, I'm using the other side. And you don't have to feel bad about it, because if you get these collection kits like I do, they sometimes put too many cut-aparts in there. It's like, I'd rather have the scrapbook paper, you know, a lot of times than too many cut-aparts. I mean, I really like the 3x4s, but the 4x6s, you know, I like them, but, you know, enough is enough, if you know what I mean. Okay, so there's our top part of our pocket, and then our already decorated bottom part. And like I said, we're just going to put glue and make sure where the top is. Here, here, here. All right. I'll put that down here. I think that looks really pretty with the blue, don't you? orange together. I like it. Pretty colors. Trying to press it down without squishing my glue out. So, all right, there she is. So, as far as it goes, there we have it. I would like to put, see how this one's already decorated. I would like to put a couple stickers over here. So let's see what we have to fit there. Gosh, this Hello Fall would really look pretty there, but I think it's too big. I think it's too tall. Oh, this one here, that would look cute. This fall right here. As far as little critters and things, these are brown. So they wouldn't really stand out on there. These have yellow. I mean, there is a brown one, but these would all stand out except for that one, and I think that would be fine. I think I'm going to go with that little fall banner there. I think it's a good place to put it. Let's see. Let's try it out. I think this will be really cute. Yep. Can you see it? Okay, let's put a little glue on here. Make sure it sticks down forever. Yeah, I like that. That is super cute. I'll get it down the little tips here. Okay, got glue everywhere. All right. Yeah, all those colors look good together. They all kind of course, coordinate since they're from the same collection kit. That is pretty. Kind of brings it all together, doesn't it? Bringing some blue down here. And there's green in here, like I said. So I think that's super cute. I think we've got a couple of really cute pockets here. And there you go. Room back there. Room here. And room here. That is cool. All right, super cute. All right, my next step will be to add some pages, and so stay tuned for that. That'll be my next video. Have a great day, and I'll see you then.